The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Oklahoma Sooners offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down. And the Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Offside, defense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Third down play. A fresh set of downs. Can he get there on the ground? And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the area. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Design quarterback run.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
First down, we're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards. 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Catch made on the left side. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Sooners are going to cash in this red zone trip. Trying to run, it's Vargas. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the goal line. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball.
The ball is loose in the backfield. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
You know, I like this quarterback's ability in the option game. He just doesn't do a good job of protecting the football here. You've got to be dialed in with your fundamentals or it can cost you at any moment.
Ball handed off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Touchdown, Sooners. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
What I always love to see on these offsides calls is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Running with purpose. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense. That's just an egregious late hit. Obvious roughing the passer. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The ball comes out. And the defense comes up with the football.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll feed the back again. Fights off a defender. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, very near the goal line. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball. Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Hits the running back in the flat. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down play coming up for this offense. Catch made on the right side.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle at the 32. That's enough for a first down. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the out route.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. 3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line, it's Vargas. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. Looking to throw it again. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. 11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. 3rd down and short. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The Sooners will try to keep this drive moving. There's a 1st and 10 play. Caught behind the line. It's Barnes. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking to the end zone. Grab near the sticks. It's Washington. Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. 2nd and inches. Offense maybe looking to throw the ball here. They got 3 receivers bunched out left. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Let's fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Green. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense cross out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle, it's Smith. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But it's
down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, let's face it. They dug themselves a hole in the first half. But I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
Back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And the Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Grab behind the line. It's Washington.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. Breaks free. Oh, and he fumbles. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
The shotgun handoff here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Green. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass complete. It's second down now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Tight end goes in motion. The back's got it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work.
Oh, it's a fake trying to run for it. And the fake does not work. Doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. A momentum-changing play. Defense was all over that. The gamble doesn't pay off. And now the offense will take over in good position. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. And the Sooners line it up with first and goal. Makes the grab on the move.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Offense facing second and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Launching one to the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. offense with some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. That's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
Punt team making their way on the field.
Chris, the return team had a chance to secure this punt and work the clock as an offense. Instead, they give the ball back to their opponent and give them a chance to get back into this game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Looking right, this one caught. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game. Undisciplined penalty. Off the penalty, the offense will now set up in the red zone with a 1st down. Quick throw caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, handoff inside. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
It's Lewis. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Caught in the backfield. It's Vargas. And they never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
They're going to run it here. Running through the tackle. They bring him down right at the 20.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a short completion of the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. On the ground, it's Booth. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Penalty gives the offensive coordinator a little bit more room to work with now. Can this defense get a stop and end regulation with the score tie? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And it's celebration time on the sideline there as they've taken the lead in the final seconds. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. It comes down to this in this playoff game, 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He's got a man down the middle. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? That pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. 3rd down play coming up. To try a field goal from here would be 55 yards. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
But Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Big throw to the right, looking for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Comes down to this in this playoff game, 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. And this to tie the game here in the final minute. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. So a chance to tie the game here in the final minute of play. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to, the fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a 2nd overtime. Extra point knocked right down the middle. So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Barnes.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Cut quickly. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a two-point try coming up. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Handoff running right. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Here on this first play, Chris, almost like they're just testing the defense on motions now that we're into overtime. Kind of a generic, simple, conservative call, but it does make sense because you don't just get physically tired out there. Now that we're in overtime, mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? They're up to the task on that play.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a 1st down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Single back takes the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, they actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. So here we have a challenging 4th down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down